Morning. Welcome back to Fishing with Big Nasty. Preston, me, and John are going to a pond today. We're going to go to Draper Wildlife Management Area. I think that's what it's called. There's a couple little ponds out there that we're going to try some little catfish today. We're taking all kinds of bait with us. Not going to tell you what it is yet, but we got all kinds of stuff in the bag. The only thing I hadn't got yet is the one thing that I wanted to get, and I ain't so sure. I might not pull over here to Food Line and get it right quick before we go, but it ought to be a fun day. I hear there's some catfish out here. It's just if we can catch them or not. The temperature's supposed to be like 61, 62 degrees today at least. Right now it's cold. I'm wearing a coat. Wind's blowing, it's cold. And I guess we'll see what happens in just a little bit, so stay tuned. Preston getting a bite. Get him, boy, get him. And hold it. He didn't take it. Reel the slack. How's that beef heart? Get him. Is he taking off with it? He doing something. We ain't been here 10 minutes. Preston getting a bite. We're getting a bite, John. You got him? You sure?
Yeah. Already catch him one?
Yeah, he got a good bite.
What's got on?
I don't know. I think it was 6 or 7 on marshmallows. All right, here's what we're fishing with. Not yet. Sugar pops. Ain't used them yet. Beef heart. Worms. We ain't used them yet. Bread. We haven't used that yet. Peanut butter. Brown and serve rolls. Slim Jims. Secret 7. And marshmallows. John over there is fishing with cut bait. Got a little cold. We've already got several bumps. We got one good one on this end rod right here. And we got another one. John says he's got 2 hits so far. I think our hooks are a little too big for these little fish. So we might have to downsize a little bit. But so far it's looking like we're getting a little bumpage anyway. Sun is trying to creep over them trees. Once that thing comes up, it'll probably be on. I don't know what kind of catfish in here, were they bullheads or channel cats, but we're gonna find out in a few minutes. Stay tuned. All right, Preston got him one. He's strong too, ain't he? Yeah. Fish on. Man, he nailed that, didn't he? Ooh, he's a nice catfish. You might have to walk around there and grab him. Don't let him fin you now. Get you around this. Put it around this. There you go. Nice little channel. That was the beef heart. Beef heart. All right, stick your finger in his mouth.
Sticking my finger in his mouth.
Stick his finger in his mouth.
You stick your finger in his mouth.
I'm gonna have to bait the hook for you too. Here. Pac-Man. What Pac-Man on me for? Beef heart. Ah, crap. Alright, grab him in the mouth. He's got little sharp teeth, but he ain't gonna kill you. Don't turn him loose. Don't turn him loose. I need a picture. I need a... Preston caught his first catfish. Channel cat. Take a picture. Selfie. Selfie. Alright, let's get the release going. Gone. One on the bank, skunks off the bank. 9:12. We got here what? 40 minutes ago. It's not bad. Beef heart. Bloody beef heart. John says he's got one. He says he wants us to see what a real catfish looks like. He about a pound like that one we caught. That's two. What'd you catch him on? Cut perch. We're fishing with all kind of crazy stuff here. We're fishing with beef heart. I know I said that before, but I got beef heart on this one here. We got marshmallows and puffs on this one, corn puffs. I got Secret 7 on this one, and puffs and marshmallows on this one with Secret 7. So John caught one off cut perch. We cut one off beef heart already, but we got a bunch of bites on the Secret 7 and marshmallows. We just can't keep the marshmallows on there because I was a cheapskate and bought the Food Line brand. They won't stay on there. So never buy off-brand stuff. Always buy name brand. Campfire or whatever. So let's see what happens. Looky here. John done caught another one over there. Little small channel cat. I walked up the truck to get me a drink of tea, and he done caught another fish. So that's 3. Alright, I'm changing locations. The place we were at fishing earlier, Draper, we had to leave. Preston had an engagement he had to go to. So I was riding with him and had to go back to my house and get my truck. So I decided that I'm going to come down to River Park and do a little gar fishing. Junior, the guy that I've been fishing with before out here, pure West Virginia redneck. You hear me? You hear me? This is pure West Virginia redneck right here. You ain't never seen nothing like this. He says the gar is rolling out here. So the water's up, current's strong. I do believe that these gar probably come back up in this neck to try to get a little rest from the current. I hope they will anyway. Sun's out, sun's shining real good, and I hope that we'll have some luck down here. So stay tuned. This may or may not go well, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. This is Junior, pure West Virginia redneck evil. See that feather in his hair? I ain't there for no reason. He done cut somebody one time. It's my boy. We out here trying to do a little gar fishing right now, but it ain't working too good.
No.
Uh-oh. I seen that thing move.
Yo.
I seen that thing move.
What one?
That bobber right there.
There you go. Down.
Something touched it. Alright, like I told you before, we're out here gar fishing on the Catawba River at River Park. And I'm fishing with Junior. And we gar fishing, which is what I really learned to love to do right at the end of the summer in 2018. We actually come out here and got on some of these gar out here one time. It was kind of by accident. We wasn't looking for gar, we was looking for bass, catfish, whatever we could catch. We started seeing gar chasing our bait. One thing led to another. We decided to do some gar fishing. And I went and got bait, cut it up. We put it on the hook, and we was getting bites. We got drilled like 30 times one day. 30 good bites. I mean, really good bites. But every time we go to set the hook, unfortunately, they would come off. So I went home, started watching YouTube, and I found out that you just can't reel back on a gar when he takes off with your bait. You got to let him hold it for a little bit, because he'll actually take that bait down the river. I don't know if you can see over there toward them trees, but that's where we would start our bait. I've had one run down this river probably as far as 50 yards past the trees. I couldn't even see him. And hey, we're getting a bite. And he ran 50, 60 yards down the river, couldn't even see him. Couldn't even see the bobber anymore. And we wouldn't land them. Just let it lay for a minute. So I kind of figured, hey, probably should use a treble hook. I called a game warden friend of mine and asked him, said, can you use a treble hook on a gar? He said, any non-game fish. So started using treble hooks. Guess what? Started catching them. But unfortunately, summer was over. So all that work for nothing. I came out here just about every day before I'd go to work, or if I would get off early enough, I would come out here and fish a little bit before the end of the day. And we just wasn't getting on them no more. So today is probably not a good day to be gar fishing. Still cold. I think these fish are probably deep now, but I figured with the sun being out and it being 61, 62 degrees on January 5th that we might have a good shot at it. So don't know, we might. I just threw my bait off. We might have a good shot at it, might not. But anyway, that's what we're trying today. Just thought I'd let y'all know, if you didn't already know, that gar fishing ain't as easy as it looks. It takes a lot of patience. It goes against everything you know as a fisherman to let that gar or let that fish take off with a piece of bait and run with your bobber under the water for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes sometimes, and you still don't get them. They still don't swallow the bait. So let's see what happens in the next few minutes. Maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't. You got him? You got him? Hold tight, hold tight. Get the tip of your rod up. Nah, you don't got him.
Yeah, I do.
You do? Sure. Oh, that's a shad. Ain't it? What is that? White perch. White perch. I thought it was a shad. I seen it. Yeah, we use that as bait. Haha, bait. Junior getting a little tuggage on this one again. Must be another white perch. Must be a little bed of them down in there. We wasn't having very good luck with the beef heart on the gar rig, so we cut that last perch up and I put him on the gar rigs, and we're gonna see if we can do something a little bit different with that. Junior's fishing with a worm, peanut butter on it. Yeah, I said peanut butter.
Peanut butter worm.
Peanut butter worm.
All right.
If you ever tell Junior that something's in your way, this is what happens. He'll tear it down, mow it down, walk out in the water and get it. It doesn't matter to him. I told him this little bush was in my way. Well, he kicked it down. And now this bush was in my way. And he's pulling it down, probably fixing to go swimming in the river.
Yeah.
He don't care. He don't care. I fished out here with him last year. I gave him a whopper popper to fish with, and he walks mid-channel. And I ain't talking about right there at that little bush right there either. I'm talking about mid-channel, way out here. Sit down on a rock and fish for bass with a whopper popper. I got video on it on my other YouTube channel. I don't know why I didn't put it on this one. I put it on the other one and deleted the dang. Look at him. I deleted the dang video, so it's gone forever now. All right, Junior, that might be enough. OCD's kicking in, ain't they?
Yeah.
To be continued. All right, Junior done walked off from his darn rig, and I done caught his fish. This thing feels pretty healthy. I don't know how healthy he is, but this current's pretty strong. And yeah, hope this rod don't break.
That one?
I don't know if he come off or not. If he didn't, he just give up.
No, he didn't.
I don't feel him no more.
He come to the right. I got
Oh, there he is. There he is.
You got the GoPro on.
Yep. Yeah, he started fighting again. He feels strong on this little light rod. This little light rod's been over about double. What did you have on this? White perch. Yeah. If I get this fish in, if I get him on the bank, I got the skunk off the bank for 2019. He ain't big. He's wrapped up in my line. He ain't very big, but he was strong, boy. That fish fought in that current. He fought.
About ready to drop him.
Little channel cat.
Here you go. Go on. Get him. On hook.
Yeah, let me get. I got my line wrapped all around him.
First fish.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth, boy.
Want me to get your pliers?
Boy, I'll tell you what, he ain't opening his mouth. Here we go.
Hold on. Not good.
He's strong, ain't he? These damn river fish is a whole different breed, boy. They used to fight in this current all the time. There it is. Not a bad little channel cat. He's dark. Well, I officially caught my first fish of 2019. So let's let him go. Oop. day for me. Went to Draper first, fishing for catfish, and didn't do any good there. Preston caught one, John caught two. I didn't catch anything. We was fishing with a number of things. This was kind of a silly fishing trip again to try to see what would catch fish. It was we brought marshmallows and peanut butter and bread and Secret 7 and corn pops and all kind of stuff. Slim Jims. Got my license checked by the game warden for the first time in my life. Never had a game warden come up on me and check my license. Nice young lady, new to the area, and she came out and was talking to John for a long time, and I told her I was going to be very offended if she didn't come check my license, because I'd never had my license checked before. So she come over and checked my license. We moved on to River Park after that, and fished with Junior for a little while. I fished a lot with Junior this past summer, and he's a good friend, really good guy. I tease him a lot about being a West Virginia redneck. He is, but very nice guy. I finally got the skunk off the bank for 2019. I caught my first fish of 2019 out there. A little small channel cat, about 1 pound, maybe. And he felt good in that water. I'm telling you, he felt really good in that water. I guess he's used to swimming that current all the time. It felt every bit as good to me on that little light tackle rod as that 50 pounder I caught a few weeks ago. Felt he was pulling pretty hard at first, and then he kind of gave up, and then at the end he started fighting again. So at least I caught my first fish in 2019. Today's trip wasn't a total skunk. We got several fish. Junior caught a white perch out there. When I left him a few minutes ago, he was still fishing. I left all my bait with him, and I think he's going to continue to fish until the park closed, but I gotta go. I've been standing up all day and I'm a little tired. So hope you enjoyed the video. A lot of different things used today just to try to see if some of these baits that people use work. I didn't have any luck with anything other than the beef heart and white perch. The white perch was getting some bumps. Didn't get anything on the bank with that until that one I caught on Junior's rod, the one I gave him today. I gave him a rod, and he baited it up with white perch. And while he was over there doing something else, his rod went down, so I caught the fish off his white perch and off the rod I gave him. So at least it wasn't a total loss. Did a live feed today, and I appreciate all the people tuning into the live feed. Some of them wasn't able to comment, but I was still getting text messages, and something I really need to practice on before the YouTube tournament, because I'm going to be out there doing a live feed that day. Probably do another video after this one to announce all the YouTubers in the tournament, because I need everybody to subscribe to their channels as well if you want to watch the YouTube tournament. I mean, if you don't, ain't no big deal, but you at least need to subscribe to everybody if you want to see it as it happens, because everybody's going to get a live for 30 minutes. So, boy, that sun's bright. I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.